How's it going, everyone?
Um, can
Boo!
someone can somebody give me an explanation who this is?
That's the AS Colorado, but instead he put the Hyogata Morse code profile in it.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it translates to it to.
Yeah. Anyways, boo!
That doesn't scare me.
Did I scare you?
No.
Ah!
Guess you could say you've been failed.
Ah! You know what? Take this.
Your mom. You'll pay?
I'm here and I'm fine. Hey, fire. Hey, fire.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Hey, fire.
Cry about it all. As a punishment, I'll take down this screen. Fire Fanatic, the color Ronnie said, as a punishment, I'm going to take down this screen. For what? It's not violating the terms
Let's react
of
to something.
service.
And it was as I was saying, how about...
For fire rickrolling us.
Hey, fire.
Yeah.
I have something. How about when you add...
It's this thing. The heck?
We cannot troll him.
Do it.
Yeah, come on, invite him.
Alright. Let's react to Hiyogata.
Please.
The Hitogata kind of scares me. They're coming for you?
Oh.
What?
It's all immediate death.
August 30th.
Remember,
What?
August 30th. Hey, contact repair.
Fire Fanatic? We have a problem.
Yes. What?
Go to private chat real quick.
Fire.
If you see one of those figures, your life is over. What the heck do you mean they're coming for us? Understand?
Dude,
Bro, what the heck do you mean?
Gacha lover.
August 30th.
Gacha lover.
What?
I think Coloradian is just roleplaying.
Yeah, it's just role playing.
Yeah.
But what if it's actually real?
Dude, it's just a roleplay. None of it is real.
It might be coming for me. Well, you better watch out. It's been a collab with me, Colorado, a Mexican guy, the Blazing Force, and Alaskan.
Hey, fire.
What?
I said, hey, I have an idea. How about we can troll
They might be coming for me. I have to hide real quick.
It will be so
Goodbye.
funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on, invite Dominic so we can keep on trolling him. It's gonna be so funny.
Yes, let's troll him.
Yeah,
No,
come on,
Wait.
invite him.
Alright. Let me invite.
I have a huge bad feeling about this.
This is gonna be so
I can't wait to call him Domino King.
funny.
Hope he doesn't hear it.
Those figures. I am one of them now.
Time to control
What
it.
the
But he Dominic's offline right now.
absolutely heck?
Dominic's offline.
What the absolute heck? I'll be coming for you.
You better watch out.
Yeah.
You better watch out. You better watch out.
Oh
You
no,
better
not
watch
this
out.
one.
You
I've been like 12 times.
What the
I know you're role playing.
Yeah.
I know you're role playing. Do not go outside.
Dude.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Got your love for the last time. It's just role playing. Can you just handle
gonna
us?
I'll put you in
do
that
it.
stage, Five Fanatic, if you don't handle it.
Yeah, I agree with Fire.
I'm brave, okay? I'm going
Okay,
outside.
jeez.
You can't change my mind. Wait, actually, I'm just gonna look outside, so...
Gosh, this is
You
online.
know.
Today, it's anywhere on any device, which is
Guess he was role playing.
Yep.
Let's have a good
There,
go
it's
for
cast
now.
online. Let me by the way.
Do not. It's dangerous. One of them are coming. Would you be with us?
Oh yeah.
And that is why I think we should adopt a pet tiger.
Guys, like Fanatic, if you don't handle it, you have to put you in backstage. Okay, no.
choose their pet,
Hold on. Let me do something.
cheese, tree, no sharp.
What happens if I say no?
I think it's every 2 seconds, a person dies.
What are you, by the way?
Huh?
What even is this?
That's Colorado's like project.
What kind?
I put you can't do jack squat.
Raw.
Fine for night. Aren't you supposed to be fighting Dominic so we can keep on going and trolling him?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on, forget it's down.
Dominic is offline.
Let's do it. Ooh, let's roll him.
It's time to get him in. Oh, so yeah, the Ricardo Weekly test is going to be premiere very soon.
You know what? I have an idea. I'll just invite him myself, then we can roll and roll him. This will be too
Hey, guys,
funny.
Fanatic, look at the private chat.
Where's Dominic? God.
Then tell me
Freaking
where I
heck.
live.
Freaking dang it.
Colorado,
This sucks.
Alaska.
Sorry, Dominic is offline. I just saw it.
We already know. Tell me. What? But due to privacy reasons, we cannot tell you where you live. What?
That's a pretty good likeness of me. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get that drop on somebody? Oh no! Body time! I like the way you think, Treasure Man 9001. Running and gunning and having the fun. Floating time! Always a good time for everybody. Look at those teeth. Creepy teeth? Uh-oh. Even taking a dive. Another one for good measure. Let's do it one more time. That was fun.
Wait.
Oh, you know
Huh?
what?
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 That's not a good place to put our bones.
Oh no.
My sweet pancreas.
Wait, where is Fire? Oh wait,
with
Hello.
not with that.
What do you want me? Gonna be the helicopter? Okay, let's try. Helicopter, helicopter, I love you. Helicopter, helicopter, I love. Ooh.
And what if I don't?
Ow, you're sharpening the visual. Ooh, you're super slowly. Okay.
I know this guy's role playing. I just know it.
Now wait. But I call the.
Then I'll turn into
Okay, let's try this one. Draven Mincer. Wow, that's cool.
Tito got the
No, not Mr. Knight.
August 30th, 2022. Check my channel.
Yeah, knock down that. No, get away from the knight. Okay. Oh yeah, grab a lemon. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow, straight through there. Whoa, no, don't hit that.
What's your channel name?
Ooh.
Actually-
Okay, so I guess I wasn't supposed to go down there. Let's try this again. Hey, Marcy, tell me to sit on you. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get out of here. Let's try that one more time. Here we go. Flip it to whip it. Yeah. Oh, ooh. That's okay. That's not where knives go, but it's all right. Looks like you're still operational. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I don't fall this way. Guys, that's a napkin. You cannot fall me. Now we can do this. Come on. Now. I know that. The first time I play it, I do really good. But then every other time, this happens. What to do a little corner? Just don't hit the knife. Okay, backflip it. Yeah. Oops. I don't bet this way. Okay, one more time. Sorry to sit on you, Grandpa.
See anything?
Come on. Yeah, just get up there a little bit. Just gotta get my foot up there. No, stop. Nice to meet you too. Grandpa Lemon, I don't know how I always end up sitting on top of you there. Wow, I did it. Yes. Flip it to whip it. No, I didn't. Ooh. Can I ask you questions? Why you always hanging around?
Video.
Come on, I'm gonna get this. Now, sit down. Yeah, come on. No, don't try. Looks like I'm doing exercises. But leave it to we're back on track. No. I'm sorry. You're fine. There you go. Back to back. We're back up.
But mom, you wait. Hold on, never mind.
That's because my channel is locked.
My PC just suffered a corruption, so I just switched back to my phone.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, anyways, I'm back.
I like singing. I like dancing.
I like trains.
Wait, so you're telling me that the video is releasing on August 30th? Yes.
God damn it. Anyways, he said yes. It's working now. It's gonna back here. Alright, my PC is now finally working now, so let me switch back to my phone. So, give me a minute. I'm in PC! Ah!
What is Orange's question and answer series called? Ask the idiot. Definitely not that. Ask the gang. Nope. Yep, there's Ask Orange. No,
So Gotcha will be.
I never have her. I didn't need to make that one. You guys prep. Okay, definitely not Ask the idiot. Well, didn't need that arm anyway. Just get rid of that. Just throw that anywhere. Okay, Ask Orange. We're just leaving limbs everywhere. In real life, who cares? I don't know.
I'm finally back.
You can sell anything you want online or in person. And manage
So I might have picked a couple wrong answers, but that's not because I didn't know what the answer was. It's just, accidentally. Hello, what is this and who are you? Exactly.
Tingle can I add?
Who are you? What's silence? But, exactly.
Who's watching Annoying Orange? And Gods and Arts marriages lift off.
This is not a ghost game. I lost 100% to Timmy. Watch out. What just happened? Just pulled my leg off. What the? What's going on? Is it a dog or a black guy? A bad guy. Here, what do you think would happening? This looks crazy.
Extremely high for this.
One leg and no arm. It's a long way. Okay, yeah. Got those moves, got those grooves. Evil Timmy. Just gotta stop. The face, you're not gonna stop me. Okay, baby, I'm just gonna jump right over you. It's fine. Oh, look at this guy. He thinks he's a sharp individual. I'm just gonna hit him with my. Oh no! Oh, that was slow. That was slow. Fanta, you want a Fanta? Oh, no, get this pill. Oh, that was slow. Who's this? I hope you get out of my way. Excuse me. Sword massages, those are fun. I think this one is just called an annoying orange level because it's orange. It has nothing to do with me. Besides, I'm not annoying. Hey, Santa, got the drop on you. Don't touch me. Ooh, okay. Yeah, coins for butt. Is there a better way to grab coins? There is not. Excuse me, Santa. I'm trying to do things here. Knock the spear up. Oh, what the? Got the drop on me. I got that one. Love you, orange. Oh, look at this. Hair sword. Orange. What? Ooh. Gotcha. I love you, orange. I subscribe to your channel. Thank you very much. Ooh, got it. And got hair too. What's up?
Are you watching Annoying Orange, Vegas?
Yeah.
Yep,
'Cause I love watching Annoying Orange.
But I'm watching get a boring orange gaming.
She's finally back.
Barely got it. Okay, oh, got that gun. Yes. Now we need the last
Bro, why do you want me to join back?
Show you something.
Here right away.
It better not be that again.
Stabbed anybody yet?
Oh, come
Or
on.
else
It's not bad.
I'm leaving.
Oh, the expert.
Come on. Don't.
Get, kid. I got him all. I win. Put the sword right back where it was. Woo, wait. Well, good level. I just gotta jiggle it. There you go.
Just show me so I can leave.
Well, we're reacting to this. The Legacy Me of Hio Gaeta.
In my latest video, I discussed
Oh,
the range
okay.
of the biggest events
As long as it's not that scary, then I don't have to throw fit over.
of the rest. That being Hito Gata. I've discussed Hito Gata before, both on the channel and on the Lost Cast podcast. I feel like the video is truly a need to straighten things out about my thoughts and the ideas around them. So, without further ado, sit back, relax, enjoy this nice summer break, and unwind, because today we'll be talking about the legitimacy of Hito Gata. Is it real?
Thank you guys so much. What?
Zooer viewer. Yeah, I
It's
guess
a
he's
YouTube
from the
name.
Zooers.
It's a YouTuber name.
I've talked about the legend of Hito Gata before on this channel, but since it's been a while, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to
Can you not advertisement?
explain it a little
Bleh.
bit in detail. Our legend dates back all the
God damn it.
way to 2004 on basically the Japanese equivalent of 4chan, that being 2channel. Hito Gata is widely considered to be more of an urban legend rather than lost media, because its only upholding evidence for existence is the original 2channel post, and the claims that would eventually follow it. The original post depicting the existence of Hito Gata stemmed from a thread about creepy commercials and ads that the user had witnessed. One anonymous reply started the entire thing, and here's what it said. There was this terribly scary commercial, and I still have it constantly left in my memory. There were two white human figures depicted against a black backdrop, and this noise going gone gone kept ringing. What's sure is this part that went every 2 seconds a man dies on Earth. So after the noise is repeated twice, one of the figures disappeared. On the next instant, the human figure returns back to its old place, and now it's the other one that disappeared. It was a commercial with only that repeating over and over for an extended time. So, there's the start of the Hito Gata legend. You're probably wondering where the name Hito Gata originates from, considering that the post left out the name of this fabled advertisement. The translation of Hito Gata from Japanese to English, at least according to Google Translate, means doll, or puppet, or figure, alluding to the white figures described in the ad. From what we know, there was an established time frame building the airing of this commercial from sometime between 1996 and 2003. Other accounts of the commercial say that this wasn't just a black backdrop, but a railroad crossing sign was also present. This has led many to believe that this could have been a railroad safety PSA. When taking into consideration the contents of the commercial, I find it increasingly hard to believe that this wasn't a PSA, and here's why.
If I send an email that contains typos to a potential customer, how likely
I
are they
hate
to trust
ads.
that I'll do?
Yeah, they're gay.
Hurry up.
Hey!
Whether or not it was truly a railroad safety PSA is still up for debate. In order to look at this PSA, we need to first analyze what exactly its purpose was. Take a look at why a person or organization would make a PSA. A PSA is a public service announcement, which is a message directed towards the public to make a statement. This statement is usually used to convey an opinion or belief towards a social issue. Let's apply this definition to the railroad safety PSA here. Our person or group is unknown. They're pushing the idea of railroad safety and back up the idea with the statement that every 2 seconds a man dies on Earth, directed towards a public audience to make that statement. Personally, I do think that on paper, the concept seems to be legit. It's got all the applicable pieces to be a PSA. However, there's one issue here, the audience. While PSAs are directed to the public, there's a specific category of the public that they get directed to. Smoking PSAs are directed towards people who smoke. Animal shelter PSAs are directed to people who love animals. Vaping PSAs are directed to those kids in high school that are somehow always vaping in the bathroom no matter which period it is. The list goes on. However, with Hito Gata, there's a strange problem. Who was this directed for? Most people would say railroad workers, however, there's one hole in that logic: the time it aired. While there's no specific pinpoint for when it was shown, the commonly accepted theory is that it was either shown in school or late at night. The OP describes Hirogata as a commercial, so the idea of it being shown in school is almost out of the window. Airing late at night complicates things, because if you were a railroad worker, knowing well that you have a shift in the morning, you probably are not going to stay up all night and super late. However, this is just an assumption and should be taken with a grain of salt. The commercial theory is an odd one. While it loops back to OP's claim of it being a commercial, things are a bit weird here. Most commercials and advertisements are just that, an advertisement, meant to sell some sort of product. OP doesn't describe a product here, so I'm unsure of what this could be. While writing this script, I remembered some useless information that was taught to me in English class, the study of ethos, pathos, and logos in commercial advertisements. Let's break these three down so we can better understand how a commercial can convey its topic. Ethos stems from ethics, the form of appealing to our moral code. This tends to relate you to a more personal level. Pathos stems from emotions. This allows commercials to appeal to your emotions and make you feel a certain way about that product. Logos is the logic of the commercial, actually displaying factual evidence to a claim. Honestly, the logos claim for the commercial of Hirogata seems very likely. While the claim of every 2 seconds a man dies on Earth isn't backed up by any facts or sources presented by OP, it still uses numbers, which is a pretty good start. As for what exactly Hirogata could be selling, I have no idea. So for the sake of continuing this, I'll be looking at Hirogata as a PSA. Finding evidence for this thing was an extremely hard thing to do. The earliest found mention of what's believed to be Hirogata online is a post from 1999 reading the following. There's this commercial with 2 black and white people blinking on and off alternately, going pawn pawn. Among the local PSA commercials, there's many I can't make sense of.
That's what I call
A
it.
lot of claims regarding Hirogata were made on anonymous boards like 2channel. However, the archival of such threads aren't exactly the easiest thing to keep up with. I'm sure that there's plenty of testimonies of people who have claimed to see Hirogata out there. However, without proper documentation and archival, these testimonies are likely gone. Another inconvenience to this was the fact that this was foreign lost media. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't speak Japanese and definitely can't read it. So my efforts on these boards are pretty much out of the question. I had a lot of things here that could possibly help me during my search, one of which was what it could be about: railroad safety. With our time frame in hand and our topic idea, I set out to find evidence of this thing existing, not by searching for the media, but by searching for the values spoken in the most iconic line: every 2 seconds, a man dies on Earth. We're about to do some insanely weird math just to try to prove the existence of an urban legend. There are 31,536,000 seconds in a year. We take this number and divide it by 2. We get 15,768,000, which is our number of deaths. I had an extremely hard time trying to track down what was the cause of death for 15 million people. All of it seemed to be part of medical conditions, which is something I never really considered. I searched online for hours trying to find some sort of solid evidence for the time range that this happened, but in all honesty, I couldn't. I have no idea where that data came from, and from there, I felt that I needed to talk about my third and final theory. The creepypasta theory is a controversial one, mainly because it takes everything we just discussed and throws it out the window. I'll be completely honest. Up until the point of making this video, I was pretty much an advocate for this theory. I briefly mentioned it on Lost Cast, the podcast, where I claimed that I believed Hirogata could have just been a Japanese creepypasta. While I never went fully in depth about this during the episode, I nevertheless had reason to believe it, and here's why. The post was made in 2004, describing a creepy ad on a thread about creepy things. This is similar to how the search for Go for a Punch started, an anonymous thread detailing a hidden creepy gem. While I'm not supposed to be biased here, I feel like the story of a strange video or commercial is just grounds for creepypasta. I grew up on the internet. I read a bunch of those wacky lost episode creepypastas like Squidward Suicide and Dead Bart and all kinds of stuff, and this feels like it came from that same era. The post was made in 2004, and the first creepypasta came in 2001. The only true counteractive argument to this theory is the 2channel post from 1999 mentioning a similar commercial. So where do we go from here? So I'm in the middle of editing this video. It's also 2 a.m. One thing I forgot to mention in this video.
I have to end the stream right now because I have to get ready for the Ricardo weekly test.